Welcome to another fun and exciting kids story, Rocky and the Mailman, a hilarious story for kids. In the quiet, peaceful town of Blueberry Lane lived a dog named Rocky, a small, chubby, fluffy troublemaker with a tail that wagged like a helicopter. Rocky wasn't a bad dog. No, not at all. He was just enthusiastic, especially about two things, snacks and mailmen. And not in that "oh look, the puppy loves the mailman" kind of way. No. Rocky believed that mailmen were dangerous undercover ninjas who delivered envelopes by day but practiced martial arts by night. And the proof? They always wore the same uniform. Suspicious, right? Every morning at exactly 10 a.m., Rocky would jump onto the couch, smoosh his nose onto the window, and wait for his arch-nemesis, Mr. Pickles, the mailman. Why was he called Mr. Pickles? Because he carried pickles in his pocket. Real ones. Crunchy ones. Smelly ones. Nobody knew why. Nobody questioned it. One sunny morning, Rocky was on his mission. He stared outside with laser-focused eyes. Today, Rocky whispered dramatically, "I will finally catch him." Beside him, his owner Lila, a cheerful girl with curly hair, laughed. "Rocky, sweetie, the mailman is not a ninja." Rocky gasped. Not a ninja? Of course he was. Who else walked so quietly that Rocky only heard him when he was already at the door? Rocky paced the room like a detective in a cop movie. He narrowed his eyes, sniffed the air, and whispered, "I smell pickles." At that very moment, ding-dong, Rocky's eyes grew wide. "It's him," he whispered. He bolted through the house like a furry tornado, slid across the floor, smacked into the door, and barked like he had just discovered a UFO. On the other side of the door, Mr. Pickles sighed. "Oh boy, here we go again." Rocky scratched at the door wildly. "I've got you this time." But when Lila opened the door, Rocky expected Mr. Pickles to run. Instead, Mr. Pickles smiled and said, "Good morning, Rocky. I brought you something." Rocky froze. A trap? A secret ninja scroll? A pickle bomb? No. It was a cookie. A little dog treat shaped like a bone. Rocky sniffed it carefully. It did not smell like poison, or pickles, or danger. It smelled like deliciousness. He gobbled it in one bite. "See?" Mr. Pickles laughed. "We can be friends." Rocky wasn't convinced, but he wagged his tail anyway. The great mail delivery disaster. Everything might have stayed peaceful. Rocky might have stopped barking every morning. Mr. Pickles might have stopped carrying emergency pickle snacks. But no. Because on Thursday, something terrible happened. Mr. Pickles arrived, holding a huge bag of mail. And by huge, I mean huge. It was the size of a small elephant. Maybe two. He was delivering a special package, a giant birthday surprise for Lila's mom. But Mr. Pickles tripped. And the mail went flying. Letters whooshed into the air like butterflies. Packages bounced down the street like rubber ducks. And Rocky did what he always dreamed of doing. He ran. "Rocky, no!" Lila yelled as he zoomed out the door. Rocky leaped into the sea of mail like a superhero diving into battle. To him, this was not a disaster. This was a game. He grabbed envelopes. He chased spinning packages. He slid under flying boxes. He barked dramatically like he was saving the world. Mr. Pickles, meanwhile, chased him while shouting, "Stop! Stop! Stoop! That letter is for Mrs. Flufferton." Rocky did not stop. He zoomed past Lila's garden, leaving muddy paw prints everywhere. He somersaulted across the sidewalk. He jumped into a bush and popped out wearing a leaf like a hat. He was having the time of his life. Mr. Pickles was not. At one point, Mr. Pickles slipped on a rolling package and skidded down the street like he was riding a skateboard made of chaos. Kids started watching with popcorn. Someone yelled, "Go Rocky!" Another yelled, "Run, Mr. Pickles!" It was the most exciting thing to happen on Blueberry Lane in years. Rocky grabbed the biggest package, the birthday one. He held it proudly like a trophy. "Rocky, drop it!" Lila begged. But Rocky didn't understand human words like drop. He only understood, "Treat walk want snack." "Who's a good boy?" which was always him, so Rocky did not drop it. Instead he ran, and ran, and ran, until he reached the backyard, where he carefully hid the giant package inside his secret treasure hole, which was actually just a muddy pit where he stored rocks, socks, sticks, and one half-eaten sandwich. He sat beside the buried package proudly. His mission was complete. Operation Rescue the Package. Lila and Mr. Pickles burst into the backyard, panting like two exhausted vacuum cleaners. "Rocky," Lila sighed, "please give it back." Rocky wagged his tail proudly. He had protected the package from the ninja mailman. He deserved a medal. Or at least another cookie. Mr. Pickles scratched his head. "You know, maybe we should try something different." Then he reached into his pocket. Rocky froze. Slow-motion music played in his mind. Mr. Pickles held up a pickle. A big, crunchy, juicy, smelly pickle. Rocky sniffed. His tail twitched. His ears perked up. Pickles were weird. But pickles were also interesting. Mr. Pickles waved it gently. "Rocky, trade." Rocky thought long and hard. Package or pickle? Package or pickle? Package was fun, but pickle smelled strangely wonderful. Rocky dropped everything and sprinted toward Mr. Pickles so fast that the grass bent backward. He sat down politely, chest puffed out. He took the pickle gently, like a king receiving a royal jewel. While Rocky was distracted, Lila and Mr. Pickles dug up the package. When they pulled it out, it was covered in mud, leaves, and two of Rocky's favorite sticks. "Oops," Lila whispered. Mr. Pickles groaned. But he dusted off the box and said, "Well, at least we found it." Rocky took a giant bite of the pickle and looked extremely proud. The birthday surprise. Later that evening, Lila's mom opened her muddy package and laughed. "Oh my goodness. Is this a dog hair?" Lila nodded. Rocky helped. Of course he did. Inside the box was a beautiful handmade painting. The muddy paw prints actually made it look even cooler. "It's perfect," Lila's mom said. Rocky added his own touch. Rocky barked happily. He was an artist, after all. Mr. Pickles arrived at the party too. He brought cookies for Rocky. Rocky brought him a stick. A very nice stick. A friendship stick. Mr. Pickles smiled. "Rocky, maybe you're not a ninja hunter after all." Rocky wagged his tail so hard his whole body shook. Maybe Mr. Pickles wasn't a secret ninja. Maybe he was just a human with weird snacks. And from that day on, Rocky didn't bark at Mr. Pickles anymore. Well, not every day. Just on Tuesdays and Thursdays, when Mr. Pickles forgot to bring him a cookie. Because Rocky wasn't a troublemaker. He was just Rocky. And Rocky was perfect. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing kids' adventures.